Hello and welcome. I'm Sandy, and this is a relaxation meditation in which you take a magical journey by passenger submarine to a perfect, pristine coral reef, the mystic rainforest of the sea. It is the most beautiful of days, and the sun reflects dancing diamonds on the calm, clear turquoise sea. You are sitting comfortably in spacious luxury in front of a large viewport window. The waves lap a gentle lullaby against the side of your submarine as the battery-powered engines engage and you start to submerge. You are comforted in the knowledge that your journey is an environmentally sustainable one. The craft emits no pollutants as it moves quietly through the water, creating minimal disturbance. You have a deep love and reverence for the natural world in all its diverse richness. Today, you feel truly blessed for the opportunity to explore another world, the exquisite realm that waits beneath the tranquil surface of the sea. You are relaxed and happy, but at the same time energized by the exceptional opportunity to observe the incredible world of the coral reef and the life that it nurtures and supports. As the craft dives deeper, you begin to see a stunning coral reef of exquisite texture and colour, a thriving underwater ecosystem displaying a rainbow palette of blue, red, yellow, brown, green, purple, and all the subtle shades in between. The submarine continues to submerge, and in the shimmering turquoise water, you witness a true, pristine paradise, so dazzlingly beautiful that it almost takes your breath away. The vibrant colours, extraordinary shapes, and abundant life of the coral reef is something few environments on Earth can rival. Like rainforests, coral reefs are one of the most valuable ecosystems in the world. These rainforests of the sea support an immense and diverse range of plant and animal life. They are a true treasure, precious and fragile. Coral reefs cover less than 0.1% of the world's oceans, yet they provide a home for at least 25% of all marine species. You look with wonder at the coral reef before you, a complex, codependent, living universe. You know that, although the corals may look like rocks, they are actually living invertebrates, organisms made up of colonies of thousands upon thousands of tiny individual corals. There is a dazzling display of corals of different shapes, sizes, and colours. You see the finger-like shape and size of finger corals in palettes of grey, blue, and pale yellow. Next, a patchwork of rice corals, some forming fragile spiked pinnacles, whilst others sweep low and fan-like. Some are a luxurious dark chocolate brown with white branch tips, while others softly glow in pure uniform cream. Then, cauliflower corals, named for the vegetable which they resemble. The branching shape of their structures enchant in soft shades of rose, green, and purple pink. The submarine continues to glide slowly and smoothly through the crystal clear water, and the scene from your large view window is a truly spellbinding one. You watch a mesmerising display of fish, flashing radiant colour and shimmying movement, like a choreographed underwater dance. You are amazed that the coral reef can provide a habitat and safe harbour for such a vast variety of fish and marine mammals. The kaleidoscope of colour, movement and shape that displays before you is one of the most vibrant and diverse habitats on planet Earth, and one of the most important. You take a few moments to give thanks and appreciation to nature for sharing with you this, one of her most magnificent gifts. You watch as fish of different shapes, sizes, colours and species dart in and out of the nooks and crevices of the coral reef, or swim sedately by, ready at any moment to seek refuge in the coral should a predator appear. As you journey on, shoals of fish come so close to your view window that it feels like you are actually swimming effortlessly in the water with them, a water child from the lost city of Atlantis. Different types of butterfly fish provide a spell-binding display. They swim in graceful, synchronized movement that is almost hypnotically beautiful. A vast shoal of small rainbow butterfly fish fill your view window, swimming gracefully in matched movement as if they are of one single mind. They are one of the most colourful of the butterfly fish family and incredibly beautiful. Their front half is a vibrant yellow and orange, fading to a purplish tinge on their back and dorsal fin. But they have not yet finished flaunting their radiance, adding an extravagant blue stripe horizontally along their bodies. You watch in awed reverence at nature's incredible creativity and the astonishing beauty of her creations. Watching the enthralling, elegant movement of the fish is one of the most relaxing experiences of your life, and you breathe a deep sigh of absolute joy and contentment. As the submarine continues to hug the coral reef, moving quietly and smoothly through the water, yet more fish swim towards the view window, now almost nosing the glass inquisitively, as if they are as curious to observe you as you are to observe them. You get a close-up view of shimmering shape, colour, and graceful undulating movement, soothing your mind, your body, and your spirit. The submarine's marine biologist points out some spectacularly beautiful bullet-head parrotfish, flamboyantly decorated in a rainbow of psychedelic pastels. She tells you about the extraordinary biology of their life cycle. They are gender-fluid colour changers, swapping from female to male as they grow. One big, dazzlingly coloured male will defend a harem of smaller, less flamboyant females. But as they grow bigger, females will often change into males and then challenge other males to lead the group, and each time they do so, their colour changes too. As you continue to gaze, transfixed through the view window, a gasp of excitement filters through the submarine like a whispering Mexican wave. Then you see its source, an enormous reef manta ray, at least 12 feet across from wingtip to wingtip, the graceful gazelle of the sea, gliding elegantly through the water on undulating wings. Despite their huge presence, mantas are the gentlest of creatures who pose no threat to humans. They prey upon tiny plankton and swoop in great looping circles with their gaping mouths wide open. Born into a life of perpetual motion, they can never stop moving, as they need to keep water flowing over their gills in order to breathe. The marine biologist tells you that each manta ray can be individually identified. This is because the spot and splotch pattern on their undersides is as unique as a human fingerprint. Mantas have the largest brains of all fish, and their intelligence and curiosity ensures that any encounter with a manta ray is a truly magical, almost ethereal experience. As the manta moves smoothly and gracefully through the crystal clear water, you feel privileged to be watching one of the most beautiful and enigmatic of our ocean creatures. It is a deeply moving, almost spiritual experience, and one which remains with you long after the ray has slowly swum away. You find that watching the exquisite beauty of the coral reef and the incredible diversity of its marine life is an intensely emotional experience, and you feel a deep and profound calm tranquility that nurtures your mind, your body, and your spirit. It is a truly spectacular sight. Your view window shows you an ocean brimming with fish, over 400 species, all the colours of the rainbow, each with its own unique role in this amazing underwater cosmos. As the submarine continues to glide through the clear water, you learn that, much like stalagmites and stalactites, corals grow very, very slowly and are just as delicate and fragile. There are strong mutual dependencies between the reef-building corals and reef-inhabiting fish and marine mammals, creating complex, living and growing ecosystems. Then, just as you begin to think that there is nothing more in this underwater world that can enthrall you, a green sea turtle comes into view. Having grown from a tiny 2-inch hatchling and surviving into adulthood against incredible odds, the turtle is now about 3 feet in length. For a few magical moments, it swims powerfully but gracefully, so close to your view window that you can almost look straight into its eyes. Sea turtles are an ancient species. It is estimated that they have been around for about 110 million years and would have coexisted with dinosaurs. Even though modern turtle species have changed over time, they are still a species that survived through the last ice age, whilst others, like dinosaurs, did not. Through their feeding habits and behaviours, sea turtles have developed a deep, symbiotic relationship with coral reefs. Green sea turtles are grazers, feeding on coral reef seagrasses and algae. Your journey is almost at an end, and your submarine starts to slowly surface. As it does so, you take a few moments to contemplate all that you have seen and learnt on this relaxing voyage of visual meditation. You have now reached the surface and have disembarked onto the shuttle boat that brought you out to the submarine. You are just settling down to to enjoy the final part of your journey when you hear gasps of excitement and delight from your fellow passengers as they point to a large pod of spinner dolphins very close to the boat. It is a truly magical sight. You watch as the dolphins put on the most magnificent and joyous acrobatic display, spinning, jumping, and flipping in the water again and again and again. Experts believe that spinner dolphins use these behaviors primarily for acoustic signaling or communication. You know, though, that it's also because dolphins just like to have fun, to express their sheer exuberance and joy of life. You watch enthralled, totally absorbed in the magical experience of watching these incredible and most endearing of marine mammals. The experience is a deeply moving one, a soul-deep experience, and one which you will always treasure. You take a few moments of quiet reflection to give thanks and appreciation to nature for her blessings and giving you this day a treasured memory that you will always carry with you. If you have enjoyed listening, please consider taking a few moments to like, subscribe, comment, or share. Thank you. I would also welcome any suggestions for future relaxing meditation stories. Bye now. I hope you call in again soon.